Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the high note on you nuggers. Now the thing is this. A report came out basically on a podcast. Shout out to Ticket TV. I think he talked about this, but I'm gonna give him shout out because he was going in on this subject. Shout out to that brother and the whole LDBC and them. Steve Kerr basically was on a podcast. I forgot the name of the podcast. Sorry, I had to do this last minute before work. So Steve Kerr basically said he enjoyed the season where they lost 50 games and only won 15 or something. Said that he had more fun that season than he had the last year he had with that Warriors team with KD. And he basically was talking about everybody was cool. It was a lot of camaraderie. Everybody was nice to one another, even though losing sucked. Now, that tweet came out talking about what he said. The media, which I like to call the stir-uppers, they basically put that out there, and Kevin Durant tweeted saying like, yeah, this is hilarious. Steve Kerr fired back at the media saying that he didn't like how they twisted his words. They tried to make something out of nothing. My thing is this. Steve Kerr, let me tell you something. You are not a good coach or a great one. You got a free ride off Mark Jackson's coattail. They fired him because they just didn't like Mark Jackson. Because he was real. Mark Jackson wasn't nothing fraudulent about him. You basically took that and ran with it. In those games where they came back 3-1, albeit they did get Draymond suspended, your adjustments were so trash. If you didn't have Klay Thompson in that OKC series in Game 6 go off like he did, you guys were going home. Because you guys were running basic plays, high pick and rolls. Y'all really weren't hitting nothing. And when your shot's not falling, you guys are very cold. Steph Curry, as great as he is, he cannot carry a team or carry the load. He can't be like, here the ball, go. He's not that type of player, basically, from what we've seen. So that's why I don't put him in my top 20 or my top 25 or my top 30. He's somewhere in the 30-something, maybe 40-ish. He's better than LeBrownies, but I'm just saying, like, he's in that range. I don't care about accolades. Accolades to me are media-driven and coaches being paid off to put players where they want them to be. Now, my thing is this, Steve Kerr. You had more fun that season than the season y'all went to the finals? That's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. First of all, if we're not winning, I'm not having fun. I'm sorry. I'm not having fun. I don't give a damn how cool this dude is, man. He could be the coolest dude I know, but if we losing, I don't like nobody in there. You had fun that season, yet without Steph Curry, Klay, and then Draymond, it showed your ineptitude to coach. And this is what I was telling Warrior fans. Steve Kerr is not a good or great coach. It's the same as Phil Jackson. You guys overhyped Phil Jackson, and when he went to New York, he struggled. You know why he struggled? Because he don't know a damn thing about personnel or finding personnel. You drafted an injury-prone Porzingis. You could have got anybody else in that draft. Then you're trying to run a triangle that these guys don't understand. The triangle is a thinking type of offense. And it's ball movement and it's is very slow. That's why when they ran the triangle around Kobe, when Shaq was getting hurt a lot, the triangle was more effective because Kobe knew how to get to the next level and Kobe was making the extra pass, which was killing guys. That's why when Detroit played them in the championship, Detroit moved their pressure up instead of just keeping it back, waiting for him to cross half court, because when you let Kobe cross half court, you're in trouble. So they put pressure on Kobe from the full court to the basket, so then when he tried to throw the ball to Shaq, it takes Shaq like 500,000 years to get in his spot and move his fat ass. But Steve Kerr, you knew what the hell was going to happen when you said that dumbness. You're saying you had more fun. The thing I want to know is this. Why are you guys so bitter and mad towards Kevin Durant? I'm trying to think, why are you guys so mad at Kevin Durant? Warrior fans are it's not all Warrior fans, but most of the fans I've seen have been dissing KD. And I'm like, dude, KD got y'all 2 championships. No, he didn't. We had a championship before he got here. Yeah, y'all got that championship because Kyrie Irving got hurt in game 1. If Kyrie Irving didn't get hurt in game 1, you bozos is going to lose that series because y'all couldn't stop Kyrie at all. And then you had Mozgov killing y'all inside. And that's when y'all had Bogut and Dave Lee in them. You had Draymond in there. But Steve Kerr, you know damn well when you said that comment, you knew it was coming with it. Yo punk ass would say that's your funnest season. Why? Because you had no pressure on you? Your season was atrocious. It was atrocious. You had a chance to lead this team and show everybody, yo, I can coach. I'm not just here to just look like the part, but I'm here to be the part. You ain't even do that. You basically walking around, chilling on the sideline, just looking up. You have no clue what's going on. You don't know how to adjust. That's your biggest problem. You don't know how to adjust. You have no idea and you have no way on how to adjust. You're overrated. KD came and saved y'all bacon because y'all saw in that series that Steph couldn't close it. That Steph wasn't built like that. So y'all had to go get Kevin Durant. Y'all used him just to counteract to basically counteract LeBron, and then you guys knew you could win. Then you guys started throwing shade, like Draymond throwing shade and everything, getting mad, talking about you would be in all this. And it's like, Draymond Green, dude, you've been putting up nothing but triple singles. That season when it was happening, Draymond, you were out of shape and you were playing terrible. You were playing terrible. And KD was clapping for the ball. You always give KD the ball. In that minute, you thought, oh, I could go and do this myself. We don't need KD. You basically were jealous. You always been jealous. You were a hater. You were jealous of Steph Curry. You were jealous of, what's his name? Not only Steph Curry, but Klay, because they getting all the praise. You always talking about, I can do this and make this. Now, as a floor general, Draymond is great, but he's not a superstar. And you, Steve Kerr, you don't have the balls to say anything to keep him in check. You should have told Draymond, shut the hell up. And if Draymond was going crazy like he did, y'all should have let him go. But you know why y'all didn't let him go? You know why y'all didn't let him go? Because all of y'all are fruitcakes over there. You guys are cupcake. Y'all all sugar and sweet. The damn Powerpuff Girls over there. Steve Kerr, Pete Myers, and Draymond Green. Terrible how y'all acting, and y'all give this guy all the praise. Y'all don't give KD nothing. It's the same thing that happened with Deion Sanders in San Francisco with the Niners. Jerry Rice couldn't get a man any credit. Jerry just like, this is my team. This is my... Nigga, we know it's your team. But at the end of the day, if you didn't have Deion Sanders, where the hell was y'all at? Y'all wouldn't have won nothing. Because Dallas was whooping y'all ass all up and down the field. Michael Irvin was smoking your cornerbacks. Alvin Harper was smoking your cornerbacks. Kevin Williams was smoking them. Jay Novacek was destroying your safeties. So I don't want to hear that crap. You guys, Golden State, have been so disrespectful to KD, man. It's not even funny. That's why KD said this is hilarious. Because it is. Because KD already know you guys never made KD feel like he was welcome. You guys always made Kevin Durant look like he was the outsider. Made him look like he didn't know what the hell was going on, or made him look like he was weak and soft. When he came, he didn't have to come. You guys didn't have to go pursue him. He could have gone somewhere else. That's what y'all should have done. But y'all was the one begging. Y'all flew out to the Hamptons like, KD, we want you. Y'all the ones who hired Jerry West for like undisclosed, for about 15, 20 million. Y'all paid Jerry West money to go bring Kevin Durant back to the table. And when he brought him back to the table, he got him signed. Yeah, you didn't think I know that, huh? Because it came up on the reports. You guys sent Jerry West to bring him back because Jerry West was consulting the Warriors at the time, I believe. And y'all asked him to come back to the table because the first time around, you guys were about to lose KD because you guys were trash in y'all interview talking to KD. And KD was finna go back to OKC, or he was finna go to Boston. And y'all paid Jerry West the money to bring him over there because y'all knew if y'all didn't bring him over there, y'all were in trouble. Because y'all knew y'all weren't finna bring back your bench anyway. Y'all weren't gonna keep those guys anyway, because some of them were long in the tooth and some of them were finna bounce. Like Sean Livingston, Kevin Durant came and added years to y'all life. He added years to Iguodala. He added years to Sean Livingston. And Iguodala exposed y'all punk asses for doing KD the way y'all did. And Iguodala even said it. Y'all pressured that man. Y'all knew that man wasn't 100%. Y'all knew that man was gonna hurt himself. Y'all knew it. And y'all dumbasses let him go out there. If it wasn't for KD, y'all wouldn't have won that game. He gave y'all inspiration. But before that, y'all were choking and stinking up the place. You were stinking up the place, Curry. You were stinking up the place, Clay. Clay started to catch heat in the next game, but y'all lost. You know why y'all lost in game 6? Because Clay got hurt, and once he got hurt, Draymond bum ass couldn't do nothing. Where was Draymond at? Y'all paying this guy his $100 million and he ain't doing nothing. Rudy Gobert is doing more than Draymond Green, defensively and offensively. You don't believe me? Go look it up. Steve Kerr, you should have been fired 2 or 3 years ago. No, excuse me, last year. You should have been fired last year. You should have been fired last year. You should have been gone after that debacle of a season you had. That whack ass season you had. Then you trying to talk about your favorite season was last year. Your ass should have been fired last year. That's what should have happened. You should have been fired this year. Because this team is too good to be in the spot y'all in. With or without Curry, with or without Clay, or Draymond. You soft. Not only that, you're allowing Draymond to bring the ball up too much. You need to let Draymond at times be in the post or get the ball sometimes at the elbow. But because his bum ass let his game fall off and never develop a post game, it makes it harder for you guys to spread the floor. You're basically playing 4-on-5. And y'all been that way for a while. Can't believe you sent that shot. Then gonna try to come back. The media trying to make something out of it. How the media trying to do that? You know what the media gonna do. So why would you say that bull crap? You said it because you were in your ego, because Steve Kerr, people don't understand, Steve Kerr has a big ego. A real big ego. And he's a prick sometimes. You seen, you knew what was gonna happen. And then you saw the backlash you got, and you saw Kevin Durant was like, so you basically came out saying, you guys misconstrued what I said. No, we ain't misconstrued nothing. The reason your season was messed up wasn't because of the Kevin Durant or Draymond Green problem. It was because of Draymond Green, you idiot. Y'all should have benched his ass and suspended him for some games for his attitude and blowing up like he did. Then you guys gonna sign him to that $100 million. You should have let him walk. You should have signed KD and Klay to the long term and then brought in a point guard and brought in another defender. You would have been fine. I understand Draymond's a great floor general, but still, hell no, that's too much. For him, I knew Draymond wasn't worth no $100 million. I'm like, man, Draymond probably worth 50, maybe 40. He ain't worth no damn 100. He can't carry the offense. When Klay and Steph are out, he couldn't do nothing. Then he gonna fake an injury. I'm hurt, my toe. Pulling that LeBrownies crap. So, man, that's all I have to say about that situation, man. Tell me in the comment section, do you agree with Steve Kerr that the media is trying to stir up mess, or do you believe that Steve Kerr is full of it? Let me know in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell, and select all to receive new content. And if you want to donate to the page, you can cash at me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we're out. Deezy.